Well, so far this year, 67 people killed in crashes were not wearing seatbelts, and state police tells me that number will likely rise as we get into the holidays. So they're pushing anyone who gets into the car to take 2 quick seconds, just like this, to buckle their seatbelts. They tell me this will save someone's life. Take a look at this damage. All of these cars involved in horrible crashes. The people inside each of these cars died and were not wearing seatbelts.
Please, it only takes a second. Buckle up.
Sandy Heverly and her entire family were struck by a drunk driver while on the road over 30 years ago.
My whole family was nearly annihilated.
She says if they weren't wearing seatbelts,
it could have been far worse. Far worse. I mean, and we've seen these types of crashes where, people are thrown, they're just thrown out of the vehicle.
And so far this year, 67 people who were not wearing their seatbelts died in a crash. 2 of those happening just within the last 7 days.
And that's some of our frustration when we read these reports. We're seeing that these crashes were most likely survivable if people were just wearing their seatbelts.
Andrew Bennett with the Nevada State Police says that yearly total will likely rise before the new year, making 2021 the deadliest in a decade for people not buckled up.
More people are going to be behind the wheel going, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. And so that's where our main frustration and our concern is during the holiday season.
So what's causing this sudden increase in deaths for people not wearing seatbelts? He says reckless behavior increased during the pandemic when fewer people were on the roads.
We're now seeing those continue to be around in 2021, and we have more people on the roadways. So those behaviors with our populated roadways is that deadly combination.
And this is mainly affecting young drivers. Bennett tells me that 29% of the people who died as a result of not wearing seatbelts were men between the ages of just 16 and 30 years old. Reporting live, Sophia Pericone, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.